tomorrow.
How is the rehab going right now?
For my wrist, it's finished. You know, I'm about 100% right now. Exos in San Diego did a great job getting me back to full strength.
Did anything about the medical stuff kind of surprise you, just maybe how extensive these teams are checking everything out, especially, you know, coming off a wrist issue?
Yes, sir. So yeah, we had a lot of doctors pulling and tugging on me yesterday. So it was a little different. Everybody had a chance to look at my wrist thoroughly. So I spent a lot of my time with the doctors and got a couple MRIs and stuff.
Who did the surgery on your wrist?
Dr. Eric Roten back in Fort Worth, Texas.
And when did you have the surgery? How long ago did you have the surgery?
I had the surgery the end of November. I was put in a long arm cast for about 6 weeks. I had 2 pins in there to stabilize the ulnar bone, and got it removed right before the bowl game.
Are you able to catch now?
Yes, ma'am, I've been catching.
What will you do here?
I'll do every drill.
You're really good at catching the ball on the perimeter, making the contested catches. How were you able to develop the ball skills to be able to excel in that area?
You know, I think over time, I think definitely what helped me the most was coming out of high school, a basketball athlete. You know, alley-oops, maybe the timing of jumping and catch a basketball and then finding the rim. Definitely takes a lot of hand-eye coordination. So I think that helped parallel or correlate over very well for me in terms of high point in the football, knowing when to time my jump, when I know I can get you know, the best catch on it.
Josh, will you run here?
Yes, ma'am.
How important do you think that 40 time is for you?
It's important to myself more than anything. I want to prove to myself that I can run fast, and I'll be doing that tomorrow.
Do you think you'll run faster than some people think you'll run?
Yes, ma'am.
What are you seeing from Devon switch from wide receiver? You got the sense from him of how he's.
You said, I'm sorry, repeat it.
Switch the receiver.
You said, did he switch?
Yeah, no. What have you seen?
Oh.
Switch and how is he handling that?
I didn't know that he switched. Okay, yeah, that's my first time hearing that. Yeah, I just was talking to him, so he didn't say anything about it, so I'm not sure. I'm sorry. 202. I haven't heard anything. You know, I don't really listen to a lot of media right now. I'm just kind of focused and just listening to my thoughts in my head right now.
Following along the topic of Trevon,
I can't hear you.
Following along the topic of Trevon Boykins, just how talented of a quarterback is he?
Yeah, he's talented, man. His film doesn't lie. A guy that can make a lot of things happen. A guy that scrambles a lot, so makes my job sometimes easy. You know, I'm just running the space. But yeah, man, he's a tremendous athlete. He can play a lot of places on the field, but he's definitely a quarterback. That's where he needs to be at.
You and Corey Coleman had quite a competition, Big 12 and rival schools and everything. He says it took a while, but you guys are kind of friends now. How much did you watch what he did and kind of compete with what he was doing?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the receivers look at the numbers and think that, you know, you need the numbers to excel and, you know, get drafted and stock and all this stuff. But, you know, there's some great receivers that didn't put up our numbers or the numbers that we were putting up this last season. So it was fun, you know, competing with him kind of from a distance. But, yeah, you know, we became friends. That Baylor TCU rivalry is always going to be there, but we put it aside.
Was it hard to be friends with the Baylor Bear?
It was a little bit. You know, Corey's a great guy, so you know, he made it easy.
You said you're listening to your thoughts in your head right now, so what are those? Take us inside.
Yeah, I'm sorry I can't take you inside that, but the thoughts in my head, but yeah.
How do you excel at catching contested balls and why do you excel?
Yeah, like I was playing earlier, I was a tremendous, well not tremendous, but I was a good basketball athlete coming out of high school. A lot of alley-oops, trying to time the flight of the ball in the air and then try to catch it and then dunk the ball. So just, you know, correlating that over to football, the ball's in the air, it's probably, you know, a little higher, but, you know, it's natural, man. My body knows when to jump, and it just tells me to jump, and I jump, and I just try to make everything catch with my hands. Yeah. You know, I guess I didn't really put a lot of thought into the combine, even all my senior year. I don't look too far in advance. I really didn't start thinking about the combine until the day after our bowl game. So it was definitely different preparation-wise because really it was a fine line to becoming a track athlete in terms of running a 40 and some of these drills I've never done in my life.
You have had quite a journey coming from where you came from, not having many offers out of high school. Do you ever look back on that and feel like you've proved some things to some people?
Yes, ma'am. I kind of reminisce every day or day before a big event like the Combine tomorrow. I'm not supposed to be standing here on this stadium. I was blessed with the opportunity, and I took full advantage of that opportunity. Like you said, not being recruited out of high school, I don't have any grudges, but I understand that the opportunity that lays in front of me. Anybody would love to be in my shoes right now, and I'm just fortunate I'm standing right here. So I take it all as a blessing, whatever comes on down the road.
Josh, as you market yourself to different teams this week, what would you say, how would you answer the question, what is your biggest strength as a football player?
My biggest strength as a football player would be catching the football. That's what I'm supposed to do, no matter the situation, in traffic, ball behind me, wherever the ball's at, if it's thrown my way, I'm going to catch it. I'm a guy that's a consistent deep threat, a guy that will make the big catch, the big play when you need it. So I can bring that to the table every game and every day in practice.
A couple more questions, guys. Talk to you about that either they haven't seen from you or that they like you. Is there anything that NFL teams are saying they haven't seen from you or room for improvement at some point?
I don't think much of. I don't think I've heard a lot of they haven't seen things that they potentially could see with different routes. My routes were limited due to our air raid. Fast up-tempo offense. We didn't run a lot of different routes. So probably that'd be the biggest
Utah
things.
State linebacker Kyler Fackrell,
just
table
running
1. Utah State linebacker Kyler Fackrell, table 1.
Sorry, being able to prove that I can run all sorts of routes in the NFL.
Are you confident you'll be able to do that here?
Oh yeah, no doubt. Just fine-tuning things and this training the process, getting in and out of my breaks and being able to do whatever they throw at me.
Which routes did you not run much of in college that you need to?
Clemson defensive tackle DJ Reader, table 3. Clemson defensive tackle DJ Reader, table 3.
Routes I didn't run in college mainly were double moves, I would say, and also routes that were for inside position, like the slot position. I didn't run much.
Your ability
Last question.
to become uncovered, along with Boykin's ability to create. Can you just speak to the chemistry and how you guys were able to develop that type of chemistry to be successful in that part of the game?
Yeah, it's a tough thing to guard. You got a guy back there that can, even if the play breaks down, he's scrambling. I'm scrambling right there, and I'm usually scrambling deep, so puts a lot of pressure on the defense. Being uncoverable, it's the mentality of any receiver, I feel like, at this combine, or any receiver that plays this position. I've just been fortunate to have enough time with Trey to where he knew where I was going to run to. He kind of knew where I wanted the ball, and, he felt safe throwing it because he knew I was going to catch it.
Thanks, Josh.
All right.